Hi guys, my name's Claire Manning and I'm back today with a completely different type of video for you. Today I'm going to do a review on some Faber Castell Polychromos pencils and a book that I've just bought to try and help myself improve my pencil skills. So this is the first project that I did, this lily, and this will be part of the video too. First of all though, I just want to talk a little bit about the book with you. So I bought the Vivian Wong Love Coloured Pencils book. I didn't want anything too old-fashioned or too restrictive in the book that I was looking for. I just wanted to learn loads of techniques and have something fun to do these projects and be able to work through the book. So it's a kind of like drawing the book journal design, although you'll notice from the project that I do in a moment, I did actually draw the design myself on a piece of paper before colouring in. So just having a quick flick through here, there's tons of techniques. It shows you all the different kind of strokes that you can do with the pencils, and then there's tons and tons of projects and variations of those projects to be able to work through. Some of the reviews out there say that some of these projects are a little juvenile in their artistic design. I quite like them because you can use all the techniques that Vivian talks about early on in the book. Of course you can still apply those techniques to more traditional images if you like, but there's a really good variety. I decided to start off with something in my comfort zone. I love drawing and watercolouring flowers. So I thought I would start off with having a look at the floral designs in here and settled on the lily. So there are these drawn out images that you can colour in, but because I wanted the book open next to me to follow along the instructions, I thought that's going to be difficult if it's on the following page. So what you could do is either tear out that page and do it next to it. What I decided to do was just pencil sketch roughly the outline of the flower. If you're not confident to do that, but you have a light box or you're using quite thin paper, you could trace the design onto a separate piece of paper and then have the book open next to you like I did. So the pencils I decided to use were these Faber Castell Polychromos colour pencils. I ordered the 36 pack from Amazon. They come in loads of different pack sizes from 12 upwards, and I've never been very good with coloured pencils, so I'm not going to talk through the whole time that I'm colouring in here because it took a long time and I've sped it up for you. But because I felt like I've never been good with pencils before, I just wanted to give you a bit of a review on these pencils, and this is my first time using them in front of the camera here. Because they are absolutely excellent, and I really felt like even though I wasn't skilled or experienced in pencils, although I love colouring with other types of mediums, I really felt that they were easy to use. But there are a couple of tips that I can give you while using them. The difference with these types of kind of artist quality, high density pencils is really that you need a very light hand to put down base colours when you're doing images like this. So I matched up the colours that I got compared to what Vivian recommended for this project just on the left there. So I got all my colours ready, and the first part of the project really asks you to put down very light base colour using a couple of the different techniques that she describes in the book, which is using flicks from the wrist to create texture, as well as your more kind of standard colouring where you might use either some circles or some up and down strokes. So apologies for my head getting in the way there. I think I got really into it and really concentrating. So have a very light hand and practice even on a piece of scrap paper first. That technique if you're not used to colouring at all, even with any mediums, because that kind of flick technique is really effective but you do need to be able to control how light your touch is with the pencil, so you can go and the flick becomes incredibly light, so you don't end up with kind of stripes and marks on your project. So I'm going to leave you to it now while I finish colouring in this sped up video, but I'm really pleased with the pencils. I'm really pleased with the book. If you like my videos, do check out my watercolour and card making videos as well, and I design for my crafting brand Thirsty Brush with stamps and dies, and there are tons of inspirational craft videos for you to watch, everything from watercolours, stamping with inks, colouring with alcohol markers, water-based markers, and now obviously I've delved into using pencils as well, so I'm sure I'm going to be using these pencils on some of my own designs too. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Do leave me a thumbs up. These pencils definitely get a thumbs up from me, and leave me a comment, let me know what you would like to see on the channel and I can get working on that for you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.